RDU 98.5. It's 9:01 a.m. and you're tuned into the Breakfast Buffet. And like I was talking about before, I have Delaney Davidson here on the phone, and we're going to have a wee chat about his new album, Baby Heavyweight, and the tour that he is going on. But first, if you potentially do not know who Delaney is, I'll just give you a little bit of an intro. A wry sense of humour, some theatre of unease, and a voice classed as not conventionally beautiful all combine to breathe life and space into the niche he has carved out for himself, winning him critical acclaim across the world for his original take on things, his seminal influence and work with Marlon Williams on their Sad But True series, as well as his visionary production on Tammy Nielsen's acclaimed albums Dynamite, Don't Be Afraid, and Chickaboom, have also earned him great praise from the media and a huge respect amongst his peers. Sync placements in The Expanse, Nashville's TV series Bad Sisters, and Brokenwood Mysteries have taken Delaney's music globally. Now, Baby Heavyweight was born in a kitchen in Switzerland, and it's Delaney Davidson's 11th solo album. Somewhat more groovy than his previous releases, this is the second album he has made with Mark Perkins, building on the smooth depth of the previous album Out of My Head and taking it into a new realm of storytelling and emotive music. Delaney, how are you feeling this morning?
Good, feeling good. It's been really nice to get around the country and play these songs to people in Auckland, Hamilton, Taranaki, Paikakariki, Wanganui, Wellington and Nelson. And we're looking forward to rounding the tour up with the band, doing Dunedin on Friday and playing James Hay Theatre in Ōtautahi on Saturday night.
It is going to be a very special time, I think. And, when was the last time that you came, and doing a show for Ōtautahi?
Did one a couple of months ago for a benefit. But in terms of my own output, I think the last one was with that last tour we did, the anniversary tour. But very nice to have a full band playing these songs from this album. It's really been amazing to see how they come together.
And I really like it for these next shows you're going to be doing a duo. So who do you have with you for, the Hawke's Bay, Gisborne and Whakatane shows?
That'll be me and Heather Webb going out as a duo to play a stripped down version of the album.
Oh, it's so special. And, what do you think, is there an energy shift for you, Delaney, when you do the whole band performances comparative to the duos? Do you feel like it gets any more emotive in either area, or it's kind of the same?
Well, this Saturday I'm looking forward to because it's the final show with the band, last chance to catch it. And just the power behind you as a front person when you have four other people working on the dynamic, and it just really helps. They're quite dramatic songs, some of these ones, so it's so nice to really lean into that and just cruise, like you kind of surf them in a way. People are playing and you're just listening to what they're doing and singing along and trying to hold on to the surfboard or whatever you call it, trying to hold on while you go through it. It's pretty amazing.
Oh, definitely. And is there, I feel like for every show or maybe, every album release, there's always songs that kind of ebb and flow as the favourite or the one that you really enjoy playing live. Do you have one recently on the tour as you've been going and, since the 3rd of July? Is there a song at the moment that you've just been really enjoying slamming out with the band?
We've been doing these. We've been trying to stretch the songs out, so we some of them are quite atmospheric, and we just start leaning into that and letting go of the arrangements so much, and just letting it follow its own kind of course, because it has these moments in it where it can just fall over, and then you pick it up again, and everybody kind of comes along, and you feel the wheels start cranking. The song kind of rolls on its next stage, So we're I guess as a band, you're always looking for those moments when you can let go of the ideas and just start exploring what each other are doing and exploring the territory you create together.
Oh, 100%. And I have to ask, so this album was born in a kitchen in Switzerland. Could you explain a bit more about the story? Because that just sounds very interesting.
Well, I'm always sort of tinkering around with song ideas, and I'd finished the tour in, when was that even, 24 maybe, and I was, that was the Out of My Head tour, and I was hanging out in Bern in Switzerland, just sort of catching up with old friends, and one of them had got back into music production, and he said, come on over and let's just tinker around. And so I'd go over to his place and start writing a song, and then that was sort of 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening, and then we'd be tracking it and demoing it, and then about 12 or 1 I'd be like, okay, I'm going home to go to sleep now, and he'd stay up for a couple of hours and mix it, and I'd wake up and there'd be this amazing song to hear. So the Baby Heavyweight, Tumbleweed, Up and Away, those are all written hanging out at his place, and he would set up in another room, and I'd just go and sit in his kitchen and kind of tinker around on the guitar till I found like, oh yeah, I've got something we can start with, So the first song I think was Up and Away, and that came out of his kitchen, and then Baby Heavyweight we did the next night, and then Tumbleweed was written similar way.
Oh, definitely. And how does it feel for this to be your 11th solo album? Like within a musical career, that's such an astonishing feat.
Yeah, I guess I look at other people who have been doing it for a lot longer than me, and I'm like, okay, I'm just, 20, 30, 40 albums they've got, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not aiming at that, but I just know that's something I really want to maintain is a constant output of music, and I realise, listening back, you hear some other albums and you're like, oh, that's so rough, or that's so, I put that out without really taking my time, and that's kind of good. But I don't know, it seems like it's so market driven nowadays, and people wait, and they have every 4 years they put out this record, and it's all perfectly timed for how long the market will need to the momentum to gather on the album, and for people to process the songs and get into it, and then they eventually start to need something else. And, it used to be people put out a record every 6 months or something, Stones when they were cranking, or some of these people, and you just think, why is it always so commercially driven? Why can't it just be artistic output driven? And for me, bands like King Gizzard or something, it's amazing to see just the regularity and how much they put out. And you think, sure, they got 12 songwriters in the band or whatever they got, but I just think it should be based on what you write, not on what the market is ready for. If you write 5 songs a month, put them all out, and then write another 5 songs or whatever you do. But I'm kind of over this commercial way of orienting our artistic, creative lives.
No, of course, because it doesn't really feel as if it's coming from the heart, or sometimes it doesn't feel, I guess, as sincere because it's you're aiming for the commercial success or the glory from that, rather than just saying, hey, this was my truth and this was a cathartic release I needed.
Or even the fact that it's not based around artistic output. It's disconnected from that, and you think that's what it should be connected to.
Yeah.
If you write that many songs, then people should be going, oh, that's what that person does. And I don't know. It's a big argument, and I guess we're looking at it changing over time now, that because the way people can release music is so different. It's not album-based, it's not singles-based, it's whatever you want, And the last album, I did an interview with Charlotte Ryan, and I was talking about this idea that maybe it's time to find another way around this album concept. She sort of jumped on this, is this the last album you're going to make? And I was like, not exactly, but there's something along the lines of abandoning the format we're so used to.
Yeah.
I mean, on the other hand, who doesn't like getting an actual record in their hands and going, wow, here's the 40 minutes odd of music this person made, great, and it's super satisfying. So I'm into the idea of the unit, but I just think put out more, I don't know.
No, I totally hear what you're saying. And, just to kind of come into a wrap up for the interview, what do you reckon was just one of your favourite moments during the recording process or just the whole conceptual process of this album for you?
I think the whole journey with Mark Perkins and finding this story that we really got into and using that as a vehicle that we travelled in together, and then the album was finished and we got out the vehicle and left it there, and I don't know, it was kind of like this idea of a clock face and all these different moments, and so we were kind of like, well, whatever it needs, we're going to do that. If we're going to have to go out into the desert and record Sean Wheeler singing in a concrete bathroom of an old cabin in the fucking sand, let's do that. Or if we need to get this guy in Nashville to play the pedal steel guitar, let's do that. Or if we've got to get some really weird sound stuff, putting tracks through old pipes up in the ceiling to get a strange reverb echo stuff, or just all those moments of discovery. They were just so nice to do and so lovely to abandon yourself to the journey of what the album meant.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's so beautiful, Delaney. I'm so glad that the whole conception of this and the release and everything has just been going so well. And it's very exciting because, yep, you're right. Saturday, 25th of July, you're coming here at James Hay Theatre. Where can fans and new fans get their tickets to come watch it?
You can get them from my website, DelaneyDavidson.com. You can get them from Banished Music. I think you can get them there. I think they're pretty easy to find. If you just Google my name, you'll find the tickets,
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Delaney. Best of luck with the rest of the tour, and it's very exciting. I'm sure you're going to smash it on Saturday.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, it's going to be sad to be letting it go, but it'll be, I guess that's just the journey,
Yeah, it's just a beautiful, bittersweet moment within, this part of the baby heavyweight journey.
Yeah, and being the hometown show, we'll have some guests and we'll have some friends along, so it'll be super nice to bring it home, as it were, with company.
Oh, of course. Goodness me, it sounds like an amazing time. Thanks so much, Delaney. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll stay tuned.
Alrighty, thank you.
Awesome. That was Delaney Davidson having a quick kōrero about his new album, Baby Heavyweight, and he has been killing it with a crazy stacked tour, just as he was talking about before. Auckland, Hamilton, New Plymouth, Nelson, Wellington, Whanganui. It has been going super exciting. Tickets are still on sale now, so grab them while you can. Saturday, 25th of July at the James Hay Theatre in Christchurch.